My name is Charles Mertz, and I'm the third, retired from the U.S. Navy as a commander. And I received orders to report immediately to an aircraft carrier coming out of mothballs in Bremerton, Washington. This happened to be the CV-37, the Princeton. They needed officers who were capable of, who had had experience with officer of the deck underway on big ships. So I think I was chosen on that basis to go to that ship. This, of course, was the start of the Korean War. We put it back in commission and sailed out for sea trials, took aboard an air group, did a lot of landings and takeoffs. My impression of the carriers is they're an ugly ship compared to the battleships. The battleships are really beautiful ships, but they're built for a completely different purpose, and they really serve that purpose well. We, in the training that we did before we went out to Japan, we were one of the first ships that had a group of jet planes on board. We had a few difficulties with that too. A carrier, of course, has a barrier. This is a straight deck ship. It's not one with a curved deck. At that time, there would be a barrier that would be set up. There would be planes parked on the forward part of the flight deck when there were other planes landing in the rear. The plane lands, hooks a cable, and comes to a stop. If they miss the cable, they go into the barrier and stop them before they run into all of the aircraft up there. With the jets, early on, there was a problem because they have no propeller, and the propeller was the thing that would catch in the barrier and keep it from going through. But the jets, occasionally, we had this happen to us, would miss the hook and would go right through the barrier because all of the cables on the barrier were horizontal. And the jet was built so that it would go right through that and cause a pretty big fire on the flight deck. So we had that happen to us, and they got that fixed pretty quickly, but it was no fun at the time.